You are here. Naalala ko that time when Cage leading worship. Tapos parang like 15 seconds in, okay, no, we're gonna go again. Talagang no.
Wala pa din.
Mali yung
Uy,
pasok.
if it was
Ano pa, waiting pa?
Mali yung pasok.
There, yan. As you're lifting up your head, lifting up your ear.
Stay strong, fam, and internet.
And mga moms.
Yeah, we are back.
Let's go on air,
Is there a
7.
new link? Yeah, I think they put it on.
So, does that mean that they can hear us or?
They can hear us now.
Oh, really? What's up, guys? Is it the
What's up,
same
guys?
link? No.
It's a different link
It's a different
now.
link. Okay, so
we can
please
get everyone
share.
back in. We can get everyone back in because we are.
Let's go.
We are here! Malakas ba yun?
Tanong mo si Kay kung malakas ba yun.
So by the way guys, I'm partially deaf.
No, he really is.
Just so you know. Yeah, 40% deaf.
How many people got married while we were waiting?
At least two
pull out the
couples.
stats.
So many people got married in their imaginations.
Wow.
Ooh. Just like so many people like to date in their imaginations.
Oh.
Where's this going?
This is going, John.
Parang may that shit.
Okay, hey, anyway guys, who are our nominees?
Oh, yeah, sabi we stopped at Chris
Mr.
Hidalgo.
Oh, Chris Hidalgo. Mr. and Miss
Favor movement. Yeah.
Favor movement.
Nervous lang.
Yes.
How are we gonna vote? Like, how are we gonna tally the votes?
Emojis.
We're
gonna take it to Facebook, I guess.
Yes.
And if Mr. and Miss Movement get married in the future, they become Mr. and Miss Favor.
What? No.
And then Mr. and Miss Church.
Mr. and Miss Favor moved out.
Yes.
Bacolod represent, Rafa.
Come
Awesome.
on.
Get the people in.
What's up to the Bacolod
I
Connect?
can't even find my own post on Facebook.
Naniniwala po ba kayo sa Discord love?
Wow.
Wow.
What is
Moving-
this?
If there's
called?
anyone here from
Hi,
from
John.
outside the Philippines, please let us know.
Konnichiwa.
And what will you do, John?
Hi. I'll say hi.
We'll say hi in their language.
I'll say hi in your language.
We can't do it in their
Or in
language.
the accent.
In their accent.
Yeah.
We can't
Okay,
do it in their
okay.
language,
Can
but
you
in
say
their
hi
accent.
in Scottish?
Hi.
Parang,
No,
parang
Mel Gibson, Mel
Japanese
Gibson.
yata.
Mel Gibson, how would they say hi?
Hi.
I
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you, always have.
I love it.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, always have.
I love you. Let's just find Scottish weather.
Uganda daw.
Would you want to go out with me?
Wow. What's her
Do you
line again?
converse with the Almighty?
Ayan, is your father a ghost or do you converse with the Almighty? Nakuha ko na.
I
Yara.
forgot that these guys
I
pala
came
know
from the
all
stream when I heard your voices clearly.
Your
We're
island.
starting
Your
our stream.
island.
My island.
Your island.
Your island is mine.
You're a madman.
Yes.
They have their own show now.
Faith.
The faith yan. Kami ni Ana parang,
I'll say hi in Irish. That's hi in Irish.
I'll say hi in Irish.
Shannon is from London.
Oh,
Oh,
Shannon.
no. Shannon's
UK?
from...
Not London, right?
Is she from
UK. No.
Uganda?
No, from
Yeah,
where
no.
she's at right now.
She's in Ireland.
Ireland.
Ira.
Right, Shannon?
Ira. Ira.
Bye-bye.
Ira.
Hong Kong! Wow, we have somebody from Hong Kong.
Wow, Hi, Joyce!
Meow.
Meow
Well means thank you, no? And then thank you,
No,
Sheshe.
it's hi.
Yeah.
Island,
Sheshe.
island.
Oh.
Shesheni. What?
Thank you.
So, can you say, welcome to Favor Church?
Okay, welcome to Favor Movement.
Sure. Thank you. I feel welcome. Sure.
I thought you were gonna go like, welcome to Favor, sure.
Greetings
Annyeonghaseyo,
from
Taytay.
Katbalogan, Samar.
From
Woo!
London. London lang sa gilid.
From London.
Oh,
London
I
lang
need...
sa gilid.
Jared, who are you saying I love you to?
Oh.
I know what that is.
Or does anyone want to receive? Sometimes what you can do is after a service
So
just shout
loud.
random I love you.
It's so loud.
And if a girl receives it, hey,
No! No. Uy, Kevin!
Ay, Kev!
tao dyan, may bag, puro I love you na.
What does that mean?
Gather na I love you. Oh, Kevin Concepcion is here! If you guys don't know, the name Concepcion comes from conception. In honor of the conceiving of Christ. Yes, Concepcion.
Immaculate. The
Immaculate Conception.
Kevin the Immaculate.
Yeah, Kevin the Immaculate Concepcion.
Bagay kasi flawless skin.
What's that?
From Los Angeles, Pampanga.
Sapo Sonia.
Ano na?
Sa puso niya.
Saan sa puso?
You are so smart daw.
Oh, you're so smart, John.
Si Alberto yung sa puso niya.
Shout out from Sapu Sonia.
Sa puso.
Sonia.
Sapo Sonia.
Ito na naman tayo sa mga...
Ja, alam mo ba yung name mo sa mga Rasta is God?
Really?
Shout out together.
Real FM. This is the sound of Favor Movement. Here, we talk about how we are representing Jesus in today's art, music, film, sports, social issues, and daily life.
Hey,
Real
once again,
FM.
what's up, Favorite Movement? Welcome back. We are on Season 2, Episode 1 of
Let's
Real
go!
FM, and I'm very excited. Alright, now with my 4 good friends, starting with Fona. What's up, Fona?
Hey, Paul.
And
Fona?
Out of the house. We out of the
Hi,
house
I'm
today.
Anna. It's my
Yay.
first time out of the house in a few days.
Yeah!
Hi guys, my name's Tali.
I'm John. Yes.
Everyone
I'm part of this family.
expected way more.
I'm part of this family. Hey, why? I'm so honored. I love you
Favorite
guys so
movement.
much.
Woo!
Shoo, shoo. And Paul, and again, welcome to our first episode of Season 2, and we're going to be talking about...
Dating!
That's my Pastor James impersonation. Dating! Diba? Pastor James shouts to
accurate.
It's terrible. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Pastor James. I love this church. You're James Aiton? No? Okay. This is a James Aiton honorary outfit.
So Fona, Anna, John, and Tali, since it's your first time here, why don't you share something about what you love the most about your partner and
Gosh.
about your spouse and a weird fact about them. Tali, why don't you start?
Whoa, okay. What I love the most about John, I think, is he's a very genuine person. He's very loyal and genuine. So what you see is what you get a lot.
But you can ask for
then-
more.
What's the other one?
that
Like,
mean?
what's the weird thing
Yeah.
that you like about him?
That you like?
Yeah. No,
What
just
is the
weird.
weird
just
thing
weird.
about?
I
You don't
kiss
need
your
to like it.
clothes.
You just
I don't need to like
I
it.
kiss your clothes.
Gusto ko yung may ambag ka.
It's Tali's
May
turn now.
ambag
Sorry,
ka sa
sorry.
question ko. No, a weird thing that I really like about you, you're very clean.
Oh.
Very, very clean. Super. John's a clean freak.
It's a disorder.
Okay, how about you, John?
One of the many.
What I love about Tali?
Yes. And then what
I don't
is-
want to sound spiritual, but she loves God so much talaga.
Not enough to use that one.
Yeah, that's a...
Okay, sige, baduy. Alright. I really love how, she can be better than me in many ways.
Oh, that's
Like,
very
let's say...
How many ways?
Actually, a million. No, but
That's not
in
true.
practical things, like let's say academics, you're better than me. When I say work, it's not that you work better than me, but there are some better things you do at work that's better than me.
Okay.
I don't know if it makes sense.
Okay, and what's
No,
a
but
weird
yeah.
thing that
Okay,
you
a weird thing.
Please don't give too much away.
Give it all. Give it all.
Weird thing is sometimes you laugh on your sleep. I'm just kidding. That's not true.
She was shocked.
What's a weird thing?
Yeah, that you like about me.
You're just so nice.
Is that
You
weird?
know? Yeah, like I don't know why you're not bad.
Wow.
I sometimes think it's weird. So yeah, I like that.
Okay, thank you. It's very sweet.
Valid.
Okay,
Thank you.
how about you?
You guys.
I like how great Fona is with his words.
Words,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes,
I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he-
It's
has-
like
he has
his
a way.
superpower na when...
Whoa.
It's like a superpower now when... And I think also related to that is like when I'm like medyo nababaliw na, he'll always come in with like the wise, calm yeah, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Ganyan. And I also do that to him then. But I'm not less nice than he is when he does that. And the weird thing is, he can like be in the banyo for like 1 hour.
Shout out to my long banyo peeps.
Like, I don't know what he's doing in there. Maybe
Shout-
JC ba?
I don't know what
Can I just say,
Go, Johnny.
some people say that things to spot a drug addict is people that stay in the bathroom for a long time.
Which Fona is it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you aren't. You aren't. I'm saying that's funny.
Just to make it clear. How about you, Pots?
What I love about Anna is many things, but something that really came out, especially in the pandemic, is how patient and how loyal she is.
Nice.
She's a patient and loyal person. Actually, the loyalty thing is what my parents actually first loved about her.
Jerry,
Like when we were still dating, my parents said, Anna is so loyal to you.
Oh,
So
that's
what
nice.
they love.
So
about her.
sweet.
But I love how patient she is because it takes patience to be married to me and you, I know. Weird thing about Anna. How deep do we go? I'll keep it short. She likes to drink vinegar.
What?
Yeah,
like
it's not-
Jesus! In the cross, di ba?
Yeah.
I don't think he liked
I don't
that.
think he liked it.
Yeah, he
Didn't
probably
have a
didn't
problem.
like it that much.
Yeah, I probably didn't like it. Yeah, she drinks vinegar, like tablespoons of it with her food.
Oh, okay.
Like she'll dip the tapa and then take a spoon of it.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you enjoy
Yeah.
that tapa.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's actually
Well,
good.
it's great,
Do you-
great to hear from you guys. So one thing that we're doing, because we're talking about dating tonight, we're starting with a segment we're calling single scenario. So we'll all
Okay.
pretend that
We're
you guys
ready.
aren't married yet,
Ooh!
and you're not dating.
Rings off! Rings off!
Rings off.
Put the ring in the
Okay,
bell!
okay.
I forgot to
The ring
wear
in the
my
bell. No
ring.
rings tonight! No rings
I
tonight!
forgot to wear my
Alright,
ring.
eat the ring muna!
What is
Oh, yeah! So, ano ko bukas? Alright, anyway. Scenario.
So the segment
Scenario.
will be we'll give
so
give
like
our
it.
couples a scenario to act,
Okay.
and our audience will be the judge on which couple did it better.
Okay.
Ah.
Let's start with the Fonaciers.
Okay.
Wait,
Here's-
is alternating?
Yes, alternating. Here's the scenario. The scenario is
Go ahead.
girl is in the same connect as the guy she's interested in.
Oh, and it's just
How
open.
should the girl
Open for
make a
interview.
move on the guy in the same connect?
Will Fana be the girl? No.
Yes, Fana will be the guy for
Yes, I will
be the guy.
for obvious reasons, John.
What's the ring?
We're giving you how many minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Go.
1:30.
1:30. 90 seconds. 90 seconds
Make your move.
to make your move. In a connect, Fana and Anna, go.
Hi, is it your first time?
Yes, yes it is.
Oh, what's your name? I'm Anna.
I'm Fauna.
Oh, Fana. What's that short for?
Fauna Share. It's my last name.
Oh, not like Flora.
No, but I get that a lot.
Okay, okay. So, how was your week? What's your highs and lows?
My highs and lows.
Highs and
Yeah.
lows. Right.
Well,
You-
my low has been this whole week, and my high has been this moment in Connect.
Oh.
Making it easy, and
Yun na yun eh.
That's your move?
no,
Yeah.
what's your move?
Ano, it's my turn now?
Ako yung nag-move doon,
Oh.
actually.
Just wanna make it.
That's smooth!
But I need
That's
help
good, yeah.
pass.
Okay,
You
explain.
understand?
You can have a bit.
Help pass.
The
Are you
little
gonna
one.
go
So,
on?
so that's your move.
Are you gonna go on?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
highs and lows.
Landito.
Okay, take note, fam. Take note. That's
Highs
their
and
move.
lows.
Hey,
By
Jeremy.
high meeting you next.
Okay, John and Tally's turn.
What's our scenario?
The scenario is guy and girl are friends. After the
The
service,
next 12 years.
the girl wants to hang out with the guy, just the two of them. How would you approach John? 1 minute.
Oh?
Yeah, you, the girl.
Go
1
ahead.
minute starts now. After the service, go.
But it has to be me.
Yeah.
Sorry, lot of problema.
1 minute starts.
Normal.
Now.
No, my goodness.
Let's go.
Okay, I want to hang out with you after the service. Hey, what are you doing after the service?
Hang out. With you. No, replay. Reset.
Okay.
I'll be ano here.
Kunwari, nasa VIP lounge ka.
Okay.
And then I just came out.
Hi, thank you for accepting the gospel. Welcome to Favorite Church. I know you're gonna love your new Connect group. Bye-bye.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Yeah, hi!
Share the gospel.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
proud of you. What are you doing after this?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet?
Yes.
You wanna go hang out? Like, we can go with a bunch of other friends.
Just you and me?
Sabi ko nga, with a bunch
Okay.
of
Oh, sorry, with a bunch of other friends.
Yeah!
Okay.
We can go watch, I hear that Dune is coming out already in the cinemas. We can go watch that with a bunch of people. I know that Paul, sila Pranav, and...
Wait.
Really?
Really? Nakaline na tayo.
I think we're live. This one is.
Nakaline na tayo.
No chance that he asks out.
While we're offline, can we move the boom mic lower?
Or do we turn off the aircon? Or is it too hot?
No, it's not aircon.
What's with
We're
John's
back? We're back?
eyes? Sabi ni Jerry.
What's wrong? What do you mean?
I don't know. I couldn't see your eyes.
No chance Tally asks John. I think
Oh, I
we're
think
not.
we're
I
live.
think we're live.
Yes, you can say we're live.
We're
Hey, we're live, guys.
We're live. We're live. Okay, hey!
Are we
Okay,
are we
okay.
live?
Now you have
Okay.
a taste of production.
We thought Globe was on the.
Yes, now
but-
move the boom like
No, we see and hear everything.
Okay. Audience, you're
The
that.
guys are the ones making
Type
the-
1 for Anna's move on Fona. Type 2 on for Tally's move on John. We'll do voting for this one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Again,
Go. Put
we
your
need
vote
a
in
we
the
need a
chat.
round 2.
Type 1 for
That's
Anna.
a 3
Anna.
points.
Type 2 for Fona. Type 1 for Anna. Type 2 for Fona. Okay, we're getting 2 1s, 2 2s.
Let's
You
go.
can vote for yourself.
Oy, si
Parang
Camille.
wedding. Dalawang numero. Wala bang 13.
I think it's a close fight.
Oh.
Actually. Okay,
One,
well,
the hampas of love.
Yes,
The
the
hampas of
hampas
love.
of love.
The hampas of love.
Let's
Ako, I had the siko.
The siko.
Let us go
Elbow.
for another round. Let's go for another round. Guy and girl. Fonaciers' turn.
Okay.
Guy and girl is in the talking stage. You're in the talking stage. Kind of getting to know.
Talking stage.
Okay. Guy sees girl
Talking.
hanging out with her other friends in BGC and being touched with male friends.
Hello.
Because that's just how she is as a friend. How would the guy react and then make a move?
So,
Interesting scenario, Pranav, but 1 minute starts now.
so I see them like
Yes,
I'm not
John,
part of
you're the
it.
guy friend.
So we're in
John and
BGC,
Tally.
ganyan. We're
John
in
and Tally are
BGC.
the guy friends.
Okay.
so okay.
We're the guy
You're the guy
friends.
friends.
Touchy.
Touchy.
And then I walk in.
Yeah, you walk in.
Hey, Anna. Hi.
You're a guy friend.
Okay.
Oh, we just finished Connect. We missed you tonight.
Oh, yeah. Today ka pala connect night, no?
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, I know. Message me kasi.
Yeah, I will.
Remind me it's
I will.
connect.
Hey, let's connect to the DJ.
Oh!
Just didn't say you were in the club, guys.
This is my friend. Nga pala. This is
Tommy.
Talito.
I'm Johnny.
Oh, hi guys. Hi, nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
we're just eating here. Have you eaten here na ba?
Yeah, I actually love this place. I eat here a lot, which is why I just wanted to say there's social distancing right now and you guys are a little close. And I have a friend's place of mine, they got closed down because people were not social distancing.
But
So
we're
you may want to move to the
But
other
we're in a
side.
bubble. We're in our bubble.
Yeah, but you know, nothing makes sense now.
But do you
All that
wanna be
matters
part
are all
of our
fixed.
bubble? Do you want to be part of our bubble?
Sure. Let's sit over here.
Ah.
I'll join you. Can I sit here, guys? Can I join you?
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Siya magbabayad.
Okay. Scenario for the Javiers. During Wednesday morning prayer,
Oh my.
Guy's attention was caught by a girl who led a beautiful prayer that he doesn't know. So you don't know the girl, you just know her online. He wants to get to know her. How would you message her? So narrate lang what you're gonna message.
Okay, so pretend
I'll message
that's a
you.
phone.
Yeah. 1 minute starts now.
Ready.
Zoom message.
Amen.
What do you mean?
Amen.
But I'll just ignore that if it's just amen.
I'm saying another amen. Third amen. Amen.
I don't get it. It's another
Hello po.
Hi. Whoop.
I was blessed by that.
Wow, thank you.
Were you blessed by that?
Yes,
Self-blessed.
I think so.
I know a few people in church, and I know they were all blessed by now.
Dami na bless.
Yes.
How did you get that?
Can I, do you have a connect?
Do I have a yeah, I do. I'm part of the prayer team. It's one of the requirements.
Can I join the prayer team?
Oh, you have to go ask Tita Melba.
She said yes.
Okay, that's great.
By the way, if you're watching, if you're listening to this and you see an interesting girl in Wednesday morning prayer, don't do everything.
John did.
Exactly what I was gonna
Amen.
3 amens, right? 3 amens.
But right now, you can choose your
Who
vote.
prayed? Who
One
prayed
for
this
Fona.
morning? Baka may mag-message na kila Riz.
1 for Fona's move, 2 for John's 3 amen move.
Oh my goodness.
Triple amen.
Amen.
What does that mean? Amen, amen, amen.
And go.
Shout out.
Amen and amen. I
DOH
see.
card.
My
Let's
vote is
go.
1. Bilis ni Danil mag-vote, oh. 1. We go
Jerry,
with the
kakampi ko.
We go with the 3 amens. Oh, meron pa rin na may bumoto pa rin.
Guys, don't
Okay.
shy. Vote now.
Yeah, guys, vote for Fona.
3 amens.
One
for I love you.
last. Same scenario.
Okay.
But how will you handle this?
Hindi naman late game winners, oh.
Wow, dami nating one people. One last. Same scenario. The scenario is, guy confesses to girl, but girl doesn't feel the same way.
Ganda na ito.
Same for both of us.
The same for both of you guys. So how would you reject and how would you
Propose.
recover
Akala ko
from
mag-propose.
from the rejection?
Reject proposal.
And go, Fona, confess to Anna.
Oh, was this us?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
what is it
first.
again?
Guy confesses to girl, but girl does not feel the same way.
Oh, but there was
How would you respond after?
so let's just go straight to her.
Yes,
point.
yes.
Yeah, so I've been having these feelings about you, and I wanted to know if you felt the same way.
Wait, what kind of feelings? Can you be more specific?
Yun.
Like more than friends feelings. Like exclusive you and I feelings.
Does your leader know about this?
Why do
Whoa.
they need to know about it?
You need guidance, right? You need to be wise.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, my leader knows about this. my leader is Paul. Yeah, and Paul is not just a leader, he's the leader of the whole YA. So he's a leader of leaders and he approves.
See, but you know, I'm so sorry to do this, and it's so awkward, and I'm not good at these situations, but I don't think I can reciprocate what you just said.
Okay, I understand. Let's have coffee, let's talk about it. Just you and me.
Shout out sa mga na-busted.
Persistent.
Persistence, guys, persistence.
Okay, last round.
Okay.
Tally, John.
Okay.
Lalagyan ko lang ng scenario, present song, 7th song.
Presence night.
Present song tuloy. Present night,
What was it?
7th song, and it's praise. Can you just praise lang? Doing this.
What? Okay, mag-aamin ka. Okay.
Can you go out for a while in the restroom of in the corridor of crowd?
In the restroom?
Yeah, I'll wait for you there.
After Presents Night.
No, now, please. Okay, meanwhile in front of the restroom,
What's that?
amazing worship, right?
Okay.
Wala na, I can't hide this anymore.
Wow.
I love you. God guided me. He didn't say anything specifically. He guided my emotions. I prayed, I read the Bible, I told my connect
Your
leader.
eyes are so big.
I
Time's up na. I didn't even reject you. I was supposed to.
Are you gonna reject me?
Yeah.
Mahilig lang si John mag-confess.
Well, that's it for our single scenario.
Don't play intentions in the middle of Presence Night.
I hope you did not learn from John on that segment, but
The plot.
Are we gonna vote anyway?
Yeah.
I think it's a
I think it's
a
vote.
tie. I think it's a tie.
I think it's a tie.
I think it's a tie.
It's a tie.
TIE Fighter.
Hey guys, you are again listening to Real FM, repping Jesus in
Yup.
today's culture.
Oh.
Jesus.
This is our sophomore season 2 opener.
Sophomore.
We're gonna be sharing our tips and advice
Let's go.
about dating. Yeah, and just FYI, Pastor James fully endorsed having us as the host for this segment.
Fully approved.
Fully approved by Pastor
Because of
James.
the longevity of your experience.
Yes.
You can't
And what
top
we
wisdom.
can learn.
Can't top wisdom.
I actually have an eject button here. If I press this, I'm going to fly out of Shaggy. And I'm going to land in my bed and I'll wake up and I'll say, oh, that was a dream.
Anyway, guys, so yeah, we are talking about dating and all the topics around it. So, type 1 if you want us to talk about
Okay.
sex.
That's another topic. Another topic on another day.
No, I thought it was type... Ay, hindi. Iba na lang. Okay, sige. So, guys, we're hanging out after this Zoom where you can meet some of our most eligible bachelors
And
for the girls.
bachelorettes.
And bachelorettes.
Miss Movement.
Yeah. So, we'll be giving away a lot of freebies like free coffee. So, the link is in the description box and it should be coming up on your screen
That's the
right
overlay right
now.
now.
Also, 30 days until Counterculture. This is a 3-day game changer for our youth and young adults. So, early bird price is 500 pesos. Don't miss out on the early bird price, which includes a calling game plan kit. Wow, that sounds so cool. So go to favorite.church/counterculture for all the info and to register.
Yeah, amazing. Real FM, the sound of favor movement. It's still Paul, and we are on our main thing, which is a truth be told. How do you guys like our new format? Is it all right? We were on video, just so we could see each other's faces, and you can comment on YouTube. I think YouTube is a lot more accessible as well. I do love what Tally shared. We're giving away Starbucks GCs
Yay!
on the
Matcha day.
hangout after, which is great for you to get to know some people.
Yes.
Coffee is just coffee.
Coffee is good. But
Yes.
I want to dive in and talk about our topic. We really, in our young adults, we're really passionate about creating a healthy environment where people can get to know people. But 3 things that we've been talking about, Pastor James and Kate would always talk about this. We want to actually encourage healthy individuals to get to know other people.
Yes.
We don't want to shy away from it, but we want to make clarity a priority in our church.
Yeah.
We go against the passive, aggressive, non-confrontational Filipino culture assumption.
Great.
And lastly is, of course, in all of this, we want to fight unnecessary confusion
Great.
and heartbreak.
Wage war.
Wage war.
Okay,
Wow.
But I want to start
Hey,
with
John.
this because we have great couples who have great experiences, both good and bad.
Yes.
And so I want to start with this
Definitely.
question. What were the bad practices that either you made or you experienced during your dating or BFG
Wow.
stage? Or getting to know stage?
It had... Oh, okay.
Bad practices.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got serious?
John got serious with that. Do you have an answer na?
When I was getting to know her and we weren't official yet, it so happened that there were a bunch of other guys that liked you, diba? So a bad practice I had was I became proud. You know, I became full of myself.
Wow.
You know, I thought I was the man. You know, and it's actually a privilege, me being able to be in the position of dating her. It's not like, oh, you're cool or you're awesome dating this person. It's actually a privilege, pero I thought that it was something I can be too proud about. And I got arrogant. You know, I thought I was the man. So I think that was really bad lang in the beginning. I just thought of that now. It's the first thing I thought.
How about in the getting to know? What do you think was a bad
This is
practice?
funny, no? To be honest, in the getting to know, I think one of the bad practices I had was I was too clingy. There were times that we would have a 12-hour FB call, and that's because we were sleeping na, or we're working separately, but the call just kept on going because I just wanted to hear her breathe.
Okay, Edward Cullen.
You know, I just wanted to hear her footsteps, you know. No, I just felt secure by being next to her, even if I wasn't. I think that early on, that just shown
That it
how
was a
poor
bad
I was.
sense
I
of
was poor with
security.
time. I was
And bad
insecure.
sense
I
of
was poor with
security,
time.
What would have you
I
done
was-
better if you could?
I would have let her live the life, and I would have lived the life. And reserve certain times in the day to engage each other in text and conversation.
And we could have been more productive in
I could have- I could have been
whatever
more
it is
productive.
that we were
Yes,
meant to be doing.
I remember I was finishing several paintings during that time. I
Oh,
was
no.
Okay.
Okay.
How about the others?
Well, as Pastor James said, maybe not dating for 17 years before getting married.
So basically, Pastor James is saying,
Yeah, we're not meant to be
we
here.
don't have to give any example.
That's it.
We are
We are
that
the
is-
example. Wait, taking to background.
Yeah. So for those who think that we actually did date for 17 years,
We didn't.
Di naman.
yeah, we did it for
Nine.
9 years.
Lucky 9!
Yeah, it's still long. Yeah. No, but background. So
But it's the
yeah. So I think it all boils down to the bad practice was like there were no plans.
Yeah, like we were just like enjoying.
Yeah, and it was there wasn't an end goal because for us now we already know what Christian dating would look like and would be like.
Yes.
Preface
But
it by
for-
saying that we weren't dating as Christians.
Yeah.
We weren't dating
At
as
that
Christians. Yeah, I was a Christian by label only.
By
And
family.
by whatever
By
grace was
association.
strictly of my
By lineage.
parents.
Yeah.
That's what's like
Lineage.
by lineage. Yeah, only by lineage, by name. And Anna was
I was Catholic.
Anna is Catholic. Was Catholic. So yeah, that was our background, and we had no plans. It wasn't like hardcore Christians were like, I'm gonna date this woman, I'm gonna marry her, which it has more direction. Like we had no direction. We were
Yeah.
just having fun, quote unquote fun. It was the most typical like worldly dating you could think of because like I think even John and Tali, whatever bad practice, they were still like in church. Or at least Tali was. Yeah. So she could have made up.
said yes.
Yeah, one is enough. So like this was like this is what happens when like no one is in church and like you just let it linger and go on. So yeah.
What's great though is you've learned a lot in that process, and like I love how now Anna and Fawn is actually one of our great regional leaders,
Yes.
and they're teaching our young adults,
Yep.
those who are talking to them how to handle, how to deal with this. What would ano bang Tagalog, English na?
What would you
What would you have
have?
done differently if you were to turn back time?
Like turn back time from
In
now.
the dating
in the
stage?
getting to know.
You wanna
If-
take this? Because I answered.
Maybe I would be not as passive aggressive.
Oh.
Because
Were you
parang-
passive aggressive about like wanting to get married?
No, not at all. Not
Alright,
because
well, that's another thing.
We
Can I
didn't-
just
it
say
was not
another
in
thing?
our-
There was zero pressure between us.
So what was
Yeah.
the passive aggressiveness?
Well, me
Just
because
fun.
parang I felt the need to be the not crazy girlfriend. So like I was like, yeah, go with your friends, go have fun,
yeah.
go
But really-
get drunk. I don't. I'm even if
But
I
were you
feel-
burning inside?
Prenup's like,
I don't know about burning, but in my mindset before was like I would use that as ammunition later on.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I thought about it.
Sumbat.
before. Yeah.
You know what the
But
funny thing is?
you
You
never
never did.
I never used it.
Maybe you were never bad
Because I never gave her a reason.
reason to.
Kala mo
No,
magbahala ka?
no target for the bullets.
Okay. How about you, Taz?
Bad experience with dating. I think it was being too, I guess opposite. It was just being too afraid to touch on it, and
The differences.
Yeah, and I super like the culture that we're establishing here in Favor Movement. How a coffee is just a coffee. For me, it just meant so much more than a coffee.
Ah,
Yeah.
For
so
me? With you and me?
not with you.
In general.
In general, for me, dating was like if somebody invited me to something, it
Yeah.
was
that's it.
like my mind would.
Yes.
I was one of those girls. I think that.
And I think that's
that-
fair because as a guy, asking a girl to
It has
coffee,
to be.
you are trying to like
True.
like what I was telling is like you want to make those moves that are just enough like if she reads into it and like she's game.
You know you have a
Yeah.
Okay.
chance.
Yeah,
A bit.
Yeah.
But if she like tries to reject, I'm sorry, but oh no, this is just coffee. So it's
Yeah.
like
It's one
as
of
a
those
guy, you
things.
try to play that line wherein
Yeah.
if she's G, I meant it. If she's not, I have an alibi.
Okay, it's safe to say, do you want coffees?
Mean.
So that in case you don't want to, hey, we're a lot, don't worry.
No, but I think that was So
Yeah,
I
jumping to conclusions.
jump to
Yeah.
conclusions too.
Coffee is
fast.
not marriage.
Yeah.
Assumer ka pala, ha?
Yeah, I'm a daydreamer. I was a daydreamer, so.
Would you say, among the four of you guys, would you say you had good or bad boundaries?
Bad.
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 There was a season that it was good, and then a season that it was bad.
Yes, and then it became good again.
Then it became bad.
Ano naman?
What were the repercussions kaya so just so we can learn from it of having bad or like no boundaries?
No boundaries.
Well, it will happen.
What do you mean?
Premarital sex will happen if there's no boundaries.
Wow, you jumped in there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You said it
ultimately,
One
naman-
daw eh, one.
ultimately
Yeah.
that's what it will lead to
Yeah.
if you don't have boundaries. So it's not like I'm gonna jump over this boundary, so I'm gonna do something almost like it. We never think about doing something almost like it. Like we go over
Yeah.
the fence just to really run to the end, diba? So
Yeah.
so
I like-
boundaries were just really meant to protect that, to keep it sacred and pure. So
Yeah. Yeah. What was the question again? What was
What
it?
were the repercussions to parang you experienced?
Of not having
Yeah.
of
boundaries.
not having
Not having
boundaries.
good
Not
boundaries.
having.
Yeah,
Okay.
not having
For me, it was I hurt a lot of. I ruined a lot of friendships with genuine guy friends. Just because there was no boundaries in terms of how I'd act with them.
Yeah, true.
Um,
So many guys thought kasi na you were into them, diba? Because you responded into friendship,
Yeah,
deeper, closer
yeah.
friendship.
so like what he said, I'm nice and
I'm nice.
She's very
Responsive.
yeah. But I also
I would think talaga na she liked some of the guys she was hanging out with before. Pero she was a friend lang talaga. And I would understand why some of the men got confused.
Yeah.
I could really understand.
Yeah. So I think on my part it was a blind spot and I wasn't able to get enough counsel on that. I didn't have anyone speaking in my life on how to be better at that. So I think that would have helped. How about you guys?
We had zero boundaries.
Zero
Zero boundaries. Well, first of all, parang we weren't even subject to any like
Yeah, yeah.
higher authority.
Moral, yeah,
Moral,
there was no
yeah.
moral
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah, there was no moral standard.
Just don't kill.
Yeah, basically just that.
Just don't kill her.
We were in a no-kill zone.
Just don't kill her.
So, I guess, parang, when you don't have boundaries in place, I guess parang you don't even realize that you're in the deep
Yeah,
of just
true.
how bad it actually is.
Yeah, and then you'll just realize na lang na, parang ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously God restored,
Yes.
which is amazing. Can you share us a bit about that experience now?
In
How God restored.
in terms of restoration, just a really quick story. I was impure when I married Dali. And I just really felt that God makes people pure talaga. He renews us, you know. And this is more than a medical or biological kind of pureness. You know, He really restores the heart. So that was really good encouragement lang. That's something I realized. Kasi I felt insecure. Like I would tell her na I wish I was a virgin for you. You know, I wish I hadn't done these things. But that was really pointless. And I just really felt the renewing grace of God. So
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm new.
Okay, with that said, obviously Fona and Anna, pulled off I believe one of the greatest proposal speeches.
Yes.
Yeah, so true.
Fam night, right?
Fam night.
Fam night,
Fam
right?
night.
Presents week.
Which were probably the only
Presents
family
week ba?
Presents week yun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not only
family night.
Presents Week, family night.
and you
Yeah.
you proposed because both of you became Christians, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
But another thing. No, I mean like,
Sure.
And the like,
yeah,
Very,
I mean,
very
it's
sure.
there. It's definitely like the main thing, but like
yeah, of course,
it's
there were
a
many-
general statement.
Yes,
So like
yes.
what really? So for me, one of the reasons that it took 9 years, besides the aimless dating and no goals, was that we were in a surrounding, an environment of chill, of
Yeah,
like
chill.
not having that
Pressure, not pressure.
I mean, anyone who's been to Favor with like early couples, like they know that they have plans, like they want to, like you can see all the people getting engaged and married left and right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when we got into Favor, we started hanging out with married and close to be married.
Yeah,
Not
that
together,
time.
not
Yeah.
At that
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah, so besides the fact that I realized, well, first off,
my first meeting with Pastor James. Like first meeting, and he found out I was dating 9 years. He was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He really just went to say that. But then, yeah, it took a while for me to realize what am I doing? And also being around great married, like same age people,
Like-minded.
like-minded.
Yeah.
Like-minded.
Yeah, it really showed me
Aligned.
how beautiful marriage is.
Yes.
Like marriage
Nice.
for me back then was probably like I looked at it as
We'll get
the
there when we
next
get
Formality.
the formality next step that everyone expects you to go to,
Mm.
because it's like, oh, that's part of life.
Common
You
sense,
get a
yeah.
job, you find again, you
Yeah,
get
you
married.
get married.
But
have kids.
when I looked at marriage as like God's gift, the next step,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
it's God's gift and it's
Yes.
blessed to us.
That's
it really
great.
changed the whole game. And
Mm.
when I realized that,
Nice.
it didn't take long.
Yes.
After 9 years of
Yeah.
procrastination, when I realized that, it's like, ano,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't
it
take
was like
It's
how
go.
many
Yes.
months?
It really did it.
yeah, because
6
like we
months.
got in
Yeah.
favor in June, June.
Yeah.
June.
I decided by November
November.
that I'm gonna propose.
And then Jan, you did.
And then I proposed by January.
And then you got married August.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was really
That's
fast.
what you call God's speed.
What's great about what Juana said is that's what dating is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about figuring out if marriage is for,
Yes.
For you.
these two
Yeah.
people, and you're
Yes.
finding clarity
Yeah.
in that. So on the other end, man, what would you say would be some healthy boundaries based on what we've all experienced? What would be some healthy boundaries for those who are interested in dating? Just for
Ako
young
just really
adults.
quick lang, 2 T's, time and touch management.
Wow.
I think those
I
two
love it.
things
2 T's.
determine
2 T's.
every other downfall, to be honest.
Mm.
If you're able to manage your time with that person, just to cut away idolatry, and then touch, just to cut away, lust and whatever, I think you'll be okay naman.
I think you'll be okay.
Time and touch.
And touch management.
May management.
Yeah, management.
Time and touch management.
You can apply for that course, by the way.
How about the others? What
I
would be
think
some-
one healthy boundary, just thinking of how everything is online now,
Yes.
is to really
Good.
manage your online presence
yeah.
and your personal space, like your digital who you allow
Good.
into your digital space.
Yes.
I think, and for John's, one of the T's, the time, for how long
Yes,
you
how
allow
long?
them
And what time?
and what time. Yeah. So one of the boundaries that I shared before in leaked
Yeah.
the young what's it called, youth and young adults one is that I wouldn't message guys past 12 midnight, even if I was still going to be awake.
Yeah.
Just because that time usually your I don't know, the mind just wanders and thinks
Yeah,
about
totally.
different things. So it was parang a personal boundary of mine that I imposed. I was like, no, you know what? Even if I'm awake past 12 midnight, I'll just stop talking to all of my guy friends at this time. I'll just say goodnight, and just so that I established that boundary
Yes.
in my life.
While we're on that topic, we have received a question, which by the way you can put in your questions in the chat.
Nice.
The question is it okay to start getting to know a person through chat only?
Kami nga, email eh.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started email.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
YM.
It's actually
Yeah,
a
we started
practical
email.
starting point. Especially if it's really hard to come up to a person and say, hi, I like to get to know you. I think chat is a good hack. It's a usable hack.
Okay, so it's okay.
I think it's
How about you
okay.
guys? What
Like
are some-
getting to know,
Yes.
getting to know, just
Pwede
getting
yan.
Casual. How about you guys? What would you say are some healthy boundaries for the current
For
young
getting
adults?
to know?
Yeah, for getting to know.
Shucks, naisip ko na yun. My mind went straight to the part of how do you meet people you want to date? Sorry, for
Sliding
getting
into DMs.
boundaries. Well, I do agree with what Tali said about since like it's so easy to always be online nowadays. Maybe also maybe it's good to meet in person.
True.
Right? Because like if on being online, it's just like impermeable to everything. Whereas when you're and by in person I mean not necessarily one-on-one,
Yes,
but it can be
yes,
like
yes.
a group setting.
Yeah.
And that is what I like. Like looking back, I would have set that boundary just because it would be interesting to see
Yeah.
how
they
he
interact
with
with
other
other
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yep,
That it's
yep.
he's not just that way to
Yeah.
you, but
You,
he's
yeah.
that way to everyone.
That's true.
Right.
And also to maybe get to know the family. See how he is with his family.
Yeah.
Because that's like what I really liked about
Fona.
Fona. Because
Nice.
he's like when we were unchurched, he was a different person with his family. In a good way. You were, babe. Yeah, like your friends would say when your mom would call, mag-iiba yung boses mo.
Holy at home.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
well,
was.
I found it sweet. But I mean, in the long run, it served us well in like being married.
Yeah,
So
I
you
agree.
know.
Amazing.
True.
There's a follow-up question to that. How do you draw the line between being friendly and then intentionally getting to know someone? So parang how do girls discern or how do guys
discern.
Discern?
Yeah, how do girls maybe the question is how can girls discern and how can guys be wise with that?
Like if they're sending mixed signals.
No,
Yeah,
for
or
me,
just being aware in
for me,
general.
No, well,
But even girls can cross that line as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
How do you draw the line of just being friendly, like what you said,
Yeah.
and what's the line you got to get past it, which is intentionally getting to know somebody.
we could share our example.
Which
I
is?
think.
Which
Like,
is?
like, what do you call this? One of the things that I really established as a boundary was that I wouldn't go out with John na kaming dalawa lang unless he told me that he really intentionally wanted to get to know me. If it was just friendly, then we'd go out as a group,
Yeah.
or it wouldn't be. We wouldn't intentionally plan to be together.
Yeah.
So there was this one time that he asked me if we could go out, but it was just the two of us. And
Sabi niya, no.
And he hadn't. No, but he hadn't, because he hadn't
Laid
said.
out the
Yeah, he
intention,
hadn't
yeah.
told me that like I intentionally want to get to know you more, blah blah blah. And so I said no, because
Yeah.
that was a boundary that I set. I think something that a lot of the young adults can do now really is to not be weird about it. It takes it's hard. Like
takes two to
it's
tango.
difficult
Yeah.
for both the guy and the girl, especially because girls we can parang we
Yeah.
Get
we
carried away.
we suddenly have expectations and all of these things. But if we can, I think, keep ourselves grounded in a sense na a guy says, hey, I really want to get to know you. Can I? And the
Yeah.
girl should be like, okay, and
Stick to that.
yeah, just stick to that. Now, okay, we're getting to know each other. The thing is, we have to
But
really
I told
be.
you after UP na eh, di ba?
What do you mean?
After that UP incident.
Yeah, because you wanted it to be
Official.
official.
Oh, yeah.
And that was
Yes,
when,
yes.
because it released me from
Yeah.
from
And then, like, I think-
from coming up with my own thing, from thinking, parang it released me from having my own imagination
Yes, yes.
about things. When you told me na, hey, I actually want to get to know you more. Can you pray about it? Parang diba you said
Yeah. I remember kasi the time I told Tali that we went to UP
Sige,
the night
kwento mo
before.
na yan.
Tapos nag-hangout kami ron.
Okay, sige.
And then, funny lang, nagaya lang ako na let's lie down in the field and watch stars.
No, I did.
Ah, you did?
actually.
Okay, you did.
No, I didn't tell you to lie down.
Okay, yeah, she didn't say lie
Yeah.
down.
No, because I studied.
Sunken?
No,
No,
not
the other
sunken.
field.
The other field.
The
Yung softball.
softball.
Yeah, the one behind the area 2.
Track
Yeah.
area.
So,
Okay.
I studied in UP, so I wanted to go there. Kasi ganda ng stars nung gabing yun. So I went there and I was just looking at it and I lay down on the grass to look at the stars. Ito naman, humiga sa tabi ko.
Yeah,
Not near, okay?
Not here. I
Like,
lay
there
down
was-
a bit far.
There was space for the
Around
Holy
like this.
Spirit.
But the funny thing was, when we were lying down in the field, I put my arm under her
Yeah,
head.
he did. He said,
Yeah.
don't put your head in the grass.
Yeah, I was,
Parang-
yeah.
He was like, yeah. No, but you know what I did?
No, it was funny. Sabi ko kasi, don't put your head on the grass.
Let's reenact.
Pero I put my hand na under her head.
Yeah.
And then she
I was
took
like,
my hand.
no, it's okay.
No,
I
yeah,
said,
she did like that.
Oh.
And then so, funny lang, on the way home, I was driving. I was so quiet. I was praying already.
Yeah.
And then in front of her house, I said, hey, let's pray. Because I really like you. And I'm falling in love with you.
Did you say that?
I think I
remember.
did.
Kinilig naman ako.
Iba yung meaning ng John Bell na yun.
I'm falling in love with you. Eh.
Wait, so...
With
what
that,
does it-
the question was, how do you draw the line of like being
Yeah,
friendly?
so if guys and
Be
girls
clear.
na could be clear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
be
it.
clear lang.
Yeah.
Be clear. Just be clear.
Be clear about
While
it.
we're on the topic, what are some tendencies of guys
I should stop.
that can tend to be leading to girls? Maybe you can speak from what you used to
Assume,
from what you
assumption.
experienced.
Some guys
Some
are getting...
Tendencies of guys. Let's go for the guys side muna.
Tendencies for what?
Tendencies for guys to not
To
be
lead.
clear.
To lead on
leading. What are some things like that?
Sige, from experience.
Pinalo.
No, I actually, I think I was talking to Carl and Jared about this
Well,
this morning.
name drop.
No, I was sharing with them this experience na there was a time in my life in my previous church wherein I was chatting with 10 different girls all at the same time. And I had explained to them,
They are
I'm just being honest
Naka-schedule yan guys. Monday, Tuesday.
Sabay-sabay mga group
Yeah,
no,
so
no, I'm just trying to really be honest though. In that time when I was chatting with all these girls and when they were responding to me, it felt good. You know, it really felt good, and I think that's something you really have to be aware of. If you feel good because you're getting satisfied with the attention lang that you're
Yeah.
and it was so fake talaga. It was just really fake. You know, I mean, I thought na I was winning a position to be in a deep conversation with these different women, you know, and
What
basta
was
you have
the
to-
goal though? No, it was just to feel.
Nothing.
It was just to make you feel
yeah,
better.
feel secure.
So
na,
you
we're
weren't super interested even.
Yeah, not even.
not even.
Para yun.
So
Ano mga tendencies? I think yung mga unnecessary good morning and good night.
prayed for you.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
premature,
actually
premature.
did
I
not
miss you.
like it when people would text me good morning.
Right?
Yes, I miss you, Common. You
felt
guys let me
nice
know
to
why.
reply.
No,
I miss
because
you.
it's
Oh, that's
like
me.
no, because
Yeah.
it's like don't
I
you
feel
have
like it
anything
became
better to
common
do
now
than
because of
text
the
me good
pandemic.
morning?
Okay, I miss you.
I don't know.
And
That's
I
just
miss
me.
you,
Mahirap kung I miss us.
What's that?
What do you mean us? You know, the church, the movement.
The movement. Okay. Ano ba?
Like that, some leading on tendencies.
Tendencies for guys.
Like
Not even for your experience, but maybe what you've heard from your friends or
For guys.
for guys.
Like how we would lead on.
Yeah.
Pabili. Let's
Yeah.
say you went to Starbucks, diba, and you bought an extra Starbucks for the girl and then you handed it off in service. And then maraming nakita nun. Everyone's suddenly wondering
Yeah.
Diba? Parang, oh, that thing, it can be anything Pwedeng Jolly Hotdog, pwedeng espresso. Right? So, the gesture of giving someone something.
Jolly
diba?
hotdog.
Which doesn't always mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's frequent though,
Yeah.
it could be like, oh.
Yung frequent na hatid sundo. Oh.
Yes.
Hatid
Yeah.
sundo sa klase.
Yeah.
Walking,
Hatid sundo.
walking around campus.
Yeah.
Oh, take it.
Frequency together, diba?
Yeah,
Frequency
Yeah,
together.
frequency
Yeah.
together.
Even
Even if
partners
it's not.
chat.
No, yeah,
I
chat.
would, and I have permission to say this because they told me it's okay. But people would say like, oh, di ko naman na-cross yung boundary, pero they were chatting like consistent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the
Yes.
Hindi mo alam na
Yes.
emotionally invested
Yes, that's
na
an
pala.
emotional
Yes,
investment.
yes.
Yeah, emotional investment.
For guys, ano nga yan?
Lalo yung talking, grabe yun.
Yes.
Subtle, very subtle.
Okay.
Yes, subtle. That's why I love the clarity that you
Yeah.
established early on. Super important.
Mm.
John and Fona,
Okay.
what would be some of your advice for our men in favor movement? And maybe Tani and Ans as well.
For the men.
For the men.
Advice for the
Advice
men.
for the men.
Like wanting to date.
Yeah.
Wanting to date, yeah.
Less personal.
For those like looking into dating, I would say like first thing is like what John really did was actually the one thing that he did right was make his intentions known.
The one thing he did.
No, the one
right.
thing that stood out.
Yeah, that's
He
what
made
I
his
said.
intentions known.
Yes.
I think a lot of like quarrels, broken friendships, and this translates to like dating, marriage, are false expectations
True.
because of words not said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
like if you don't say it, it's everything is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for guys, if you're looking to date someone, and just be open about it, and of course like be wise on how you approach it, know the right time and all that. The way I look at it is like, what's the worst that can happen? If you
her
get
saying
turned down,
no, yeah.
life goes on.
Yeah.
If you get the yes, then you get the yes.
Yeah.
And as a follow up to that, if you're already dating, like my advice is like already dating, and like what's the next?
Step.
My
Nice.
my advice would be
For the guys.
to stop giving yourself too much credit on what you think you can handle.
Oh.
Because I
that's
think-
really great.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think like
True.
a lot of guys, and I'm gonna talk to like Christian dating.
Yeah, Christian
Like-
dating.
I hear a lot of questions like, what are the boundaries? Like, up to what can we do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where we should stop talking about like what can we do,
Yes.
but like think more of, I'm gonna go spiritual.
Yeah.
Like,
No, go
how-
for it.
How is this glorifying God?
God.
Yes.
True.
And where will this lead to? Because you have to remember, like as Christians, we're already
if we are vocal about being Christians, people already look at you in a different light.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Because
the part.
that's your label.
Different.
Everyone, and the sad thing is everything now is about labels. I am this, I am that.
Yeah.
This, and being a Christian and you're vocal, that's a Christian. So
Yeah.
everything you do, there's a spotlight on it, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
associate it immediately with being a
With
Christian.
being a Christian.
Galing.
So even if you think that I can hang out with this girl, just the two of us, and I know I'm not gonna do anything wrong, that may be true. But
Yeah.
how does it look to others
Yeah.
who
Yes.
see you?
Yes.
So there is that responsibility of like, it's no longer is this a sin, but how is this glorifying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ganda, ganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
on the flip side of that, I would say like you don't know how
Yeah.
much you can
Okay.
handle.
Yeah.
You
Until
don't-
you're already
like, if we were
over the
dating,
line.
you don't know that this isn't gonna cause
Yeah.
like stirring.
Is this an elbow touch?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, nuclear
So
yan.
that's why. So yeah, that's why I would say like don't give yourself too much credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ganda.
Dapat talaga no.
Actually, parang what Fona shared super reminds me of
Fona
something
shared.
that Pastor James says, and
Yes,
actually our
of course.
pastors, both Pastor James and Pastor Kate, you don't flirt with the line and ask. Parang,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi you see agad the intention of your heart when you ask, how close can I get?
Yeah,
How close
yeah.
can I get?
Yeah.
The question should be actually parang how close can I get to God instead
Yeah.
of how close can I get to,
To
the,
the line,
boundary,
to the line, yeah.
Exactly.
That's
So
good.
how
Love
close
it.
can I get to God actually is a
Galing.
good question.
Yeah.
Alam mo what Fona shared, especially
Fona share.
Fona
Fona
share.
share.
Wanna share, share.
Let's go!
That could be your hashtag if you want to make
Fona
a podcast.
share.
Hashtag Fona shared.
Alam mo, he shared about clarity and
Yes.
glorifying God, and I want to tie that together. I want to say it like to men and to women. You pursuing clarity and establishing that clarity, that in those intentions, I believe that honors God very, very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Truth eh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
It's coming out in truth lang.
Yeah,
you know.
and you're not being deceiving
Yeah.
Yes.
or misleading, all that kind of stuff.
And you're not afraid.
Yeah.
Kasi I think fear and shyness can be pride.
Pride.
Yeah.
Yes. Your
Yeah,
security is in God.
Yes,
you know,
And
yes.
it's not in if
Yes.
she will say yes or no.
And we don't want you guys to be ano rin naman, fearless in an insane way, where you just go to every woman and you say I like you, you know. You have to be wise.
No,
din
no.
talaga. Oh my.
And we're not also in the extreme na if somebody does say no to you,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to feel bad about it.
Yes.
Of course, you can feel like kind of
Don't feel
down.
bad. You're
yeah,
human.
down. Get accountability. Go to
for
somebody.
long, though.
Yeah, not for long.
Yeah, not for long.
Not for long.
Ito nga, like ako, the simple advice I was gonna give men, ito talaga for all the men in Favor Church, especially here in the movement, in Favor movement. If it doesn't work out with the girl, please try hard talaga to be parang a good brother to that girl. You
Don't
know,
just
and-
leave.
And
Don't
don't
just
just
drop.
make it suddenly awkward or, they were
Yeah.
close before and now they're not
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
you know.
Case to case basis.
Oh yeah, case to
Case
case,
to
of course, depending on the situation. Pero at least don't make it end bitterly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Don't make it end.
That's why I think the best advice is to be a brother first towards anyone you like.
Yes.
That way, if it doesn't work out, you still really love the person,
As a
but not in a
brother.
selfish way,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
Like hindi yung I didn't get her, pero she'll be happy.
Yeah.
Lord, I'll let her follow your will.
So
Okay.
sometimes though, while we're on the topic of rejection, all that kind
Okay.
of stuff, a lot of times a no is no.
Yes.
But sometimes I think guys can misinterpret. Oh, it was a not.
Try
Yeah.
again.
It's a not yet.
Try
It's a
again.
try harder.
Try
Although
harder.
I must give it to some of the guys though, because some girls can use the not
Yeah,
yet
true.
as a softer
Yeah,
way
true.
of saying no, but
No,
really
yes,
they
yes.
meant no.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they were too shy because again,
Yes.
Filipino culture, too shy
Yes.
to say no. They said, oh, not yet. It's not my season. You're in their head like, "Ano, what are you doing?"
Yes.
Right. And so
yeah.
that's one thing though. A no is no. How
Goodness.
do you let go naman? Parang for guys who
Don't invest too much
Mm.
before waiting for the yes and no.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a good one.
some people, the woman just reciprocates and they become close with you. You already think you're married. You know what I mean? and then when you suddenly ask her for the yes or no, and then she says no, you suddenly feel divorced, right? You know what I mean? And you were just waiting for the yes or no, right? So I think just be realistic lang with your personal expectations. And I think it's a line with sanity rin eh. You know, if you're saying you're aware lang talaga with the realities of the room, you know, and you have to read the room talaga to understand the realities of the room. So, ako na-reject ako maraming beses.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
rejected.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Sampu chinachat mo
Oh
eh.
yes.
Sabi ko man,
Big time mga na-reject ako ng mga kuya. Baw bawal ka!
Volume shooter eh.
Since we're not just going for the guys, also the girls. What are some tendencies naman ng girls?
Yes.
Yan.
Ayan
Tendencies
na.
ng girls that can lead guys.
Paasa! Ay, binigay ng meaning yun?
We're not ganun lagi.
We just chatted for 8 hours, Paul. Sabihin niyo sa akin, may meaning yun. He has to pray
Well-
more. Does he really have the presence?
Oh my
What
goodness.
are some tendencies naman? Tendencies ba?
Tendencies of girls.
Yeah, the
I'm
guys
just thinking-
nung madala. Na madala.
Na madala.
Tendency of
True.
girls na
True.
madala.
Yeah.
But
Or
then-
mandala.
Mandala.
Mandala. Pwede rin eh.
Madala. No, I've been on both ends of that
Okay,
spectrum.
okay.
Yung nadala and yung nangdala.
Saan ka doon, Ads? Madala?
Same lang.
Been
Same
both.
lang.
Same lang. But I feel like I've had more nadala.
Nadala.
And no, or rather, the nadala feelings were the ones that were really strong. Parang
Yeah, true.
yan yung that left.
Di
a
ba nga,
mark.
I'm the one that Pastor James makes fun of the 7-year something
MU,
relation.
MU.
Yeah, MU. Never clear, nothing.
We use
So,
all unclearness.
Isipin mo, 9 years kayo nag-date, 7 years ako nadala.
What?
That
Dang.
sucks, man.
Okay, can you tell us a bit
Sorry.
about that?
Sorry.
Yung girl
Inisip ko lang
tendency of
yun.
Madala o mangdala?
Nadala obviously is you're parang brought along with your emotions. You
Without
let
any
you
labels
let it
or
carry
boundaries.
you. You
Yeah.
let it carry you. Regardless if the guy liked you back
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not,
yeah.
or
Oh,
if
wow.
he expressed
Yeah.
anything, there is a chance that your emotions will just
Yeah.
Take you
get so
away.
invested in this guy. And then the nangdala is you're the one who's kind of stringing people
The guy,
along.
yeah.
What we shared kanina about me being too nice, that was one of the things that like what John shared about how he was chatting with all of these girls at the same time. When a guy would talk to me, of course I'd like the attention.
Yeah.
So it was, what were you sharing about yung parang knowing in your heart na it was just feeding you and
Your
making
ego.
you feel
Yes.
good? Yeah.
Same goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, same goes both ways. So I think that was actually a struggle of mine. When I was a young adult, I mean I still am sort of, pero in that phase of pwedeng mag-date and whatever. So that's what I was referring to kanina when I said it ruined a lot of my genuine guy friendships because I was too friendly with them. I knew that I was crossing some boundaries, like talking to them too much, going on too many parang sundo, hatid sundo, and stuff.
Padala ng food.
It was very padala ng food. It was very convenient kasi for me.
Yeah.
So it was selfish then in a way. So these guys,
Libreng hatid eh, no?
yeah, libreng hatid. So these guys start to think na, oh, you're
Oh, I
actually
have a shot.
interested.
Yeah.
I
Shout
have a
out sa mga
shot.
chuper. Mga lalaki dyan.
Drivers. Mga driver.
Hindi tawag din pero ayoko sabihin bawal yan eh. May tawag din dapat eh.
Tapos, after that, when they state something, you're kind of like, ay, what? Parang, no,
Patay
that's
mali
never
siya
what
eh.
I meant. Like,
Yes,
it's never what I
yes.
meant. Ganyan, ganyan.
Wala kang motor ba? Kung papatin ka sa akin nun. I'll take you home. Brum, brum, brum. Just hold on
I
to
don't know
my
about
back.
that. But you know what? Actually, what's that verse? What's this called?
The heart.
Yeah, no. The one about guard your heart.
Guard your heart.
Yeah.
Guard your heart above all else.
Yes.
God actually spoke to me a lot through that verse. Because it was guard my heart, yes, but if I was a good Christian woman,
Yes.
my responsibility actually is not just to guard my heart,
Wow,
but to guard
good.
the hearts of the guys around me. So that was something na, it was a huge revelation
Yeah.
for me,
Good.
na I'm actually not just responsible for my heart, but I'm responsible for the hearts of the guys that I was
Yeah.
surrounded
That's
with.
I think we have to
So-
nominate a Miss Guard Your Heart.
Anyway, so that really helped me make more clear boundaries
Yeah,
for myself.
yeah.
Grab your heart!
Grab your what? But yeah, no. So it was having that conviction. So some people might say that it's too much. Like, oh, grabe ko naman. Parang, I had some people say, no, grabe ko naman. It's not really your responsibility. But it
But it
ruined.
is.
But it
It
is.
was true,
It is.
yeah.
And it's not being super spiritual about it. It's really just getting that conviction na, hey, you know what? I'm a representative of Christ to these
Yes.
people. So I need to treat them fairly. If I'm a good Christian sister to them,
Yes.
Yeah.
then I would want what's best for them, and that's not to hurt their feelings
Yep.
and to drag them along or whatever.
It
Yeah.
takes two to tango talaga.
Yeah.
But even though in saying all that, in our church actually, the reason why we have co-ed connects in our young adults and adults this season is because we actually want to encourage guy-girl
Interaction.
Yeah.
We don't want to shy away from that and kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, girls sit here, guys sit here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because you want them to learn how to
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
communicate and connect to the opposite gender. So we don't. But in saying that, we gotta be wise
Yes.
with
Yes.
our boundaries. What would your advice be, Anna and Tals, to our ladies naman?
Laddies.
I think
Yeah.
I think related that to what Tally was saying about if she's guarding her heart, she's also guarding the hearts of
Those
others. Not necessarily just the guys, but
Yeah.
generally.
Yeah.
Parang I think for like boundaries wise, just because someone is nice to you doesn't have to mean anything.
Yep.
Parang it's more a reflection
Please.
on you when you think, oh, he's being so nice to me. It makes you realize that parang, aren't we supposed to be nice to everyone?
Yes.
Parang you feel, parang you're just, basically you're putting meaning into something which is not supposed to have any meaning, and you're just like, we're Christians, we're meant to love on each other.
Yeah.
So parang I think just catching yourself when you're DTRing, defining the relationship in your head without the other person knowing that you're defining the relationship.
You're
Like what
assessing.
Tali was saying, na parang just daydreaming without being rooted in reality.
Yeah.
And the reality is like what John said earlier, na you're a brother and sister first. So parang even if you just remember that, you don't have to get carried away by attaching meanings to things.
Galing.
I think
Yeah.
another thing also is girls shouldn't be afraid to ask for clarity.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So
what-
girls shouldn't be afraid.
Oo na! Type ka na! Sorry na!
So if you feel like this guy is giving you already too much attention and you're second guessing yourself,
Demand it.
maybe ask
What's up?
ask
want
yeah,
you to be
maybe
clear.
maybe get the advice of somebody above you first and kind of
Yes,
say,
yeah.
na, I kind of want to do this. You think it's okay?
Yes,
I
good
plan
one.
to say this. Blah 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 blah. And then to go up to the guy and kind of say, hey, dude, I'm kind of feeling this. Is there something? Can we get to know each other more? I think
Yeah.
that's one of the cool things in our church, that it's actually not
Yeah.
bad for the girl to
Yeah.
Yes.
to approach a guy and stuff like that. I
Don't
think
go to
that's
his
super-
wingman.
Go straight to the
Go straight to the guy. Yeah. To just ask him like,
Walang
hey, what's
alam mo
up?
yan.
Ganyan. And if there's nothing, then you just need,
You
move on.
rest.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Parang everything's clear. There's nothing
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
put more meaning into.
Yes, I think that's super
Amazing,
cool.
amazing.
Mm.
Hey Fana, can you give just any last few words for our young adults when it comes to our dating culture now? What would your
To our dating culture.
dating culture?
A commentary.
Don't date for 9 years. Yeah. Well, one thing I'd say is, first of all, don't be weird about it. And that goes both ways. Like, don't be weird, like, as you're trying to pursue.
Yes.
And don't be weird around girls who are being friendly. Because I think what we've learned here is, like,
That's a good one.
guys have their assumptions, girls have their assumptions. And it goes both ways. Which is why when Tali was saying, like, to know when a guy is just, like, being friendly. That's why also on the flip side, guys should make their intentions known, or girls. But like because majority are guys who make their intentions
Yeah.
known, they should they should let it be known.
Yeah.
And they can do it without being weird. And like what everyone said was already summarizing
Very
it. Like
wise, yeah.
we are brothers and sisters first. And I think another reason why a lot of people like prolong that unknown of not making the move is because of that fear of it becoming weird, losing the friendship.
Yeah.
So it does go both ways. I mean, if the girl will suddenly be like, oh, he likes me, I can't be friends with him anymore after umamin, then you couldn't avoid it anyway.
Yeah.
But for both guys and girls, like if you're in a good community and you've established your friendship, friendship can go on. I mean, we've seen it. So yeah, my advice would be, don't be weird about it and don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, this applies to
Don't
here
be
too, where
emo.
we're not given a spirit of fear.
Yes.
And coupled with we are given wisdom. So
Yes.
put those things together. Actually, this is why dating is also very biblical, because that applies to
Oh,
all
yes,
parts. Right?
Yes.
True.
Don't be afraid,
True.
but be wise and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that wraps it up really
Yeah.
well.
Cool.
Don't be afraid and don't be weird.
No
about
Yeah.
it.
fear.
Be wise.
Love it. Thank you guys for the wisdom and all that you shared. for our part 1 of us tackling dating. On season 2 of Real FM again, we're hanging out after this on Zoom where you can meet some of our guys, our bachelors and bachelorettes. We're giving away some GCs and some tickets. I think the link is in the description box right now, so you can hop on in there. We also have booths in there, so if you need someone to talk to, which is quite cool, we have an Are You Okay breakout room if you just need someone to talk to, ask prayer from. It's in there. When it's about counterculture, you can find it all in there. But come on, why don't we give it up for Tally, John, Hannah, and Fana. That was amazing. I love.
We survived.
Let's kiss in front of them. Tara, sabay. 1, 2, 3.
Hop on the Zoom right now. That was Real FM. Thank you for listening. See you next week. Real FM, repping Jesus in today's culture. Real FM, the sound of favor movement. Hop on Zoom. See you next week. Peace.
Love you guys.
This is the sound of favor movement. Real FM. Repping Jesus.
I just missed it yung kiss niya. Parang, ko sana.
Oh my goodness.
Someone's sending the link of Zoom on the chat.
Fona John.
Fona John.
Don't not just give me.
Post the link. Post the link.
We are on.